I'm so sorry, y'all. My hand touched Facebook and it minimized it, but yeah, so we were talking about if you mistreat your children, if someone mistreats my children, then they are not worthy of being with me. That's how I feel. Like if you cannot respect my children, then you and I, we don't stand a chance. And I think as someone who is not married and who is dating, I'm very, very cautious, or who has dated, I'm very, very cautious of the men that I would date, because I have to think about, I'm not just dating for myself. I think about how a man would fall in with my family, how he would, how my children would love him, how my children will respect him. Like, if my children don't like you, we can't. I mean, and I'm not some, because some people don't even have grown kids. They have, because sometimes, if your kids have seen you single for so long, they're kind of leery about you dating, and so they might make it hard for you when you want to date again. I get that, but a lot of times you guys are abandoning kids who are young. Like, they're young. They're looking for you, like, where my daddy at? Where my mama at? But yeah, so what I want you guys to do for me is, I am really interested in having conversations that are very sensitive. That are very, like, people don't want to talk about it, especially in the church. Oh, Yolanda said, Yo said, when do you think you should introduce your kids to your boyfriend or girlfriend? I feel that, you need to be dating for at least 6 months, at least 6 or 7 months, because, every relationship, every single thing in life has a honeymoon phase, every single thing. And that period usually expires. And that's when you start seeing the true colors of someone, right? So I'm like, I need to make sure that you are the real deal before I bring you into my kid's life. Okay, because I've done that before. I've had like this live-in boyfriend before, and I had him involved in my oldest son's life. And then when he and I broke up, we cut ties, and that wasn't good for him. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like because of that, I'm very cautious about just letting a man in my children's life. Because truth be told, not to be nasty or nothing like that, but sometimes these men don't want you, they want your kids. And what you're not finna do is creep in my child bed while I'm asleep at night. Oh no, not doing it. Not doing it. Yeah, right. Yeah, Kaya don't play, Yolanda. Okay, Kaya don't play. So you might want to wait a year, because she's a savage. Okay, she might rip them to shreds. Okay, but I think you should wait at least 6 months. Like, I really think you should give it enough time to where you know that you sought God about it. You're prayerful. I mean, you really feel like this person is for you, and that you trust them enough to bring your children around them, because your children are innocent. So why would you bring someone in your children's lives that you ain't even sure of? Like, not doing it. I don't know. I mean, why not? Why don't you have a criminal background check? Why are you playing? Why are you playing? What I'm not going to do is find out that you a terrorist. Oh no, not doing it. Not doing it. Not going to have your kids in the future and you a terrorist. What we not going to do is play them kind of games. So we not going to do. Like, take the time to get to know these people. Take the time to get to know their patterns and their history, because you don't know who you bring your kids around. I'm just going to wait 6 months. What Carla said. Carla said, yes, at least 6 months. And that's just to meet them, not to actually start spending time developing a relationship. Right. Because if we are not, if we're not serious, if we're just, here and there, or, whatever, why would I bring my kids into that? Why would I let them get an emotional attachment to someone? Why would I start them off in a relationship like that? I can't do that. I'd rather me get to know you first, get to know your spirit, because what if they're crazy? Like, what if they really have like a personality disorder or something like that? Like, I don't have time for that. Like, you're not be holding me and my kids hostage in our house. I'm not doing it. Yes, background check, credit check. It's real out here in these streets, man. I will never again have a child with someone that I don't know much about. Straight up. Like, because that stuff follows the children. Like, that's crazy. I mean, you having children with people that you don't really know like that, and it costs them. I mean, some days I'd be like, what was I thinking? Now, my oldest son, we were younger, but my youngest son's dad, like, I don't even know his family. Like, they're in a whole nother state. my youngest baby ain't never met his grandma before. You know, he met his great grandma, you know, once or twice, but that's when he was a baby. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that because you have to deal with the burden. I ain't doing that. Cheryl said, I have teenagers and refuses to date any man in my household. Sometimes they can come for you and your truth. Yes, Cheryl. Yeah. Because unfortunately, it's some sick people in this world, and they walk around untreated. And I pray for them, but keep your distance from me and my children. Keep your distance. So, like I said, what I want to do is just kind of talk about things that just really just concern me, or that I just think that just need to be open for discussion. And if you are a woman who is dating a man that has children, and you make them a part of your everyday life, or you include them, shout out to you. You, my dear, are the real MVP. If you can be an adult about situations, even when the baby mama isn't, shout out to you, my dear. You are the real MVP. If you are a man who is being a father figure or a role model to children that are not yours, you are the real MVP. Kudos to you. Can we give them some hearts, please? Can we give them some hearts? You are the real MVP. If you love on a child that is not yours because you love your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your spouse, you are the real MVP. Like, kudos to you, because it takes a big heart and a big person to say, I'm going to love your children like I love you. I'm not going to separate your children. Your children are a part of you. And because I love you, I love your children. Like, thank you for helping our black family stay together. Thank you for not making a man choose between you and his children. You are the real MVPs. We salute you. Okay? We salute you. And if you are a baby mama or a baby daddy who can be mature enough to let your baby mama or ex-boyfriend date somebody that's not you, and you don't cause issue with the children, or you don't make the child be leverage, you are the real MVP. Go on with your mature self. You see this man moved on with his life. You ain't causing him no drama. You are the real MVP. Okay? Okay. That's right, Miss Teresa. If come on now. If she says single ladies and men, if they don't love your kids, that's a deal breaker. Ain't no questions asked. We got nothing else to talk about. If you don't love my kids, what are we doing? What are we doing? For what? That's good, Miss Teresa. It's a deal breaker. It's a non-negotiable. I'm not carrying my kids to that. I'm not so desperate to be in a relationship that I will forfeit my children to be with you. No, I'm going to just go get me some cats. Plain and simple. Thank you, Zena. Thank you, honey. You like my lipstick? But ain't nothing like Reveal Cosmetics, though. I'm just saying. Shameless plug. Reveal Cosmetics. Shameless plug, honey. Shameless plug. That's a black business owner. You make sure that you go to her page and look at her makeup. Her stuff is bomb, okay? Bomb and affordable, but I'm just saying. Nonetheless, moving on. But yes, like I said, y'all, I really want to talk about things that are just all things that we all deal with. And so that's pretty much the gist of this. I'm going to get off live because I need to go be a parent. But I hope you guys have a great evening. Again, Tymac Willis, you just got up here. You are the real MVP. Listen, I love a brother who is so supportive of, I just love the way you love Portia and y'all's daughter. Like, dude, straight up, like, it is beautiful. Like, I just be stalking y'all Facebook, like, y'all better do that. Hey, Pastor Roach. Hey, Pastor Roach, how you doing? I didn't curse Pastor Roach. I'm doing good. But anyway, all right, y'all, I got to get off this live because, oh, God, Pastor Trev came up here. I didn't say nothing, Pastor Trev. I'm getting off live because Pastor Trev. If Bishop Rosie S. O'Neal gets up here next, I am done. Do you hear me? Done. Okay, guys, I love y'all. Thanks for the feedback, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.